Yes, I can light the whole universe. I am different, I am purpose, I am brilliant. Yes, I feel it.
Hey gorgeous ones, hey gorgeous ones. So yeah, this is December of 2018, and I was thinking about it. I said, okay, so what do I want to do? What do I want to talk about? And one of the things I wanted to talk about was my year on YouTube. Yes, I started in 2017, but really this was my first full year from, January to December on YouTube. And I really wanted to, kind of go over what it's been like, the highs, the lows, the disappointments, the surprises, the things that I like about YouTube and things like that. And, if you would like to hear about that, don't go anywhere. And, we'll talk about it. And I'd love to hear some of your thoughts on it too. All right. Be right back. All right. So let's talk about a year on YouTube. So let me say that the first thing about it is that it has been very interesting on many levels. And let me say this, I did this video already, but I was trying to do it as a get ready with me, and it was super rambly, super long. And I watched it and I was like, this is making absolutely no sense. So today I put on my makeup and I said, put on your makeup and then talk about it. So makeup's on, let's talk. So a year on YouTube, and as a new YouTuber, it's kind of more it has more how do I want to say it? It tends to be a little more intense for us because we're new to the system. This isn't like, we're so used to it. It's, just doing the same little things. It's a whole new environment. It's a whole new thing that you're doing. And so this year has been had very highs, very, lows and things. And I just wanted to, discuss them. And I know a lot of my people on here are also YouTubers, and a lot of us are small YouTubers just starting out. So I would love to hear about your thoughts about, especially if, you've done this full year on YouTube. What are your thoughts on it? How has it gone for you? What are your expectations? What did you meet the things that you were trying to meet and everything? So when I started this year, it was very, very slow. I can't remember how many subscribers I had, but it wasn't a lot. And, it was like a struggle all the time. And, I was always trying to figure out what should I be doing in order to get views and everything. And I was trying things because I was watching, they say watch the trends, see what's popular. And I was trying to, be sort of popular, but not really, because I understood that I wasn't a tutorial person. So I wasn't going to be doing these like bomb eye looks where people are going to be like, oh my God, did you see what she did? And then I also am older. So therefore it wasn't like young people were going to be like flocking to me or anything. So it was harder than I expected. It's like you think all these people are watching YouTube. I mean, there's like every day there's billions of people watching YouTube, and you figure that, people are going to find you, people are going to see you, and, you're going to be seen by people, and it's not going to be that hard, but billions of people are watching, and it makes it very hard, and that's what I had to learn. It's like, I'm thinking, oh, getting 1,000 subscribers ain't gonna be that hard, Man, getting 100 subscribers is hard. Getting 200, 500 subscribers is hard. And that's where I found myself in the beginning of the year. And I was like, I knew that I had, I was reading things that I was like, okay, I really want to put my effort into this. But I was like, okay, this is going to take a while. And I was looking at my projections and I was like, oh my God, am I going to be able to sustain this based on the amount of people that I have? And let me say, for some people who I really didn't have that many subscribers, I was like around 200. And so, I've done a few things, and I will say this about YouTube. You never know what's going to pop you off. You never know what's going to become popular. You never know. So So if you're doing it and you want to do something, try it, because you never know what people are going to watch. You never know what is actually going to get pushed out into the YouTube sphere and YouTube verse. And so don't worry about trying to be like everybody else. And that's what I had to learn, was to be me. And one of the things we know I'm good at is I'm good at lives. And so first, the thing that kind of started getting me, gained me quite a few people that saw me was my eyeshadow collection video. And in the eyeshadow collection video, I was just me. I tried to do it the best I could. And I just was me. And then the other thing is like, and let me say this for people who do this, you can have something that gets a lot of views that does not translate to subscribers. You'll get some subscribers, but you're not going to get a lot. So stop sweating it. It is going to be what it's going to be. You will gain some, but you're not going to gain the amount. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to, like, everybody who watches it is not going to. You might be lucky if you get 20%, which is really high. So don't even expect that. You might get 5%. And it might happen later. You might be looking at your analytics and no one's watching it. And then you stop looking at those analytics and like a month later, all of a sudden people are watching it. So get used to that, and it's okay. And so that's what I have to do, is I have to remember that, even now I sweat my analytics. I'm always like, how many views? And I feel like I'm not getting enough views. And so I'm working on that piece within myself, because honestly, that can be very disappointing and discouraging. And I know the watchers, the viewers, you don't get how it feels. And I know you all want to encourage us, but it's real hard on us. So bear with us if we talk about it, because it's not that we're upset, but it's just a reality of what we're doing. And it can be very discouraging. And so we have to find the fortitude to keep going, especially when you're small, especially when you put your heart into these videos and you see and nobody's watching them, you're not getting many comments and things. So here's what I'm going to say. If you are a watcher of YouTube and you watch smaller YouTubers, say hi, leave an emoji. You don't even have to say a lot. Just leave an emoji, because that helps us. That's called engagement, and YouTube does not read the engagement. It just knows somebody engaged with us. So that's why we're always talking about likes and comments, because it really, really does help our videos and our growth. And so if you see people that you like, just go ahead, leave them an emoji or something, thumbs up, anything. It will help. So, and then the thing is like, and then I started doing the live streams, and that was really hard for me to do. Not because I was scared of them, but I didn't know how to translate them onto YouTube, because I've been doing them. And that is my niche. I know that I'm good at them. I don't want to make that the only thing I do, but I do understand that I'm a beast. I'm a beast when it comes to live. I can hold a conversation. I can keep it going. I know that I'm good at that. So once I opened myself to doing it, people found me, from the Tati debacle. So I took advantage of it, and in a way that I wasn't trying to think, oh, I'm going to take advantage of it. I was just in the moment talking about it. So I'm going to encourage you all as small YouTubers to embrace live streaming. Live streaming will help with your analytics, because it will help your watch time, because you're going to get, and B, it's a way to open yourself up to new people, because people will find you more from those than you ever think. And I know they can be scary, but they're not as bad as you think. And it's just a point of, I know many of us come on here and we script ourselves and things like this. And when you're live, you cannot. So it takes you being able to do something without any script. And so just flow with it. I would suggest have your points, have what you kind of want to talk about, a subject matter, but be willing to flow with the conversation as you get people into your conversations, and understand that in the beginning, it might be you and just 2 or 3 people. But if you do it consistently, people will see it and they will start watching you. I promise you they will. And it will help your growth. So just trust Lulu on this one. And if you would like some help with lives or something, let me know. As soon as I can figure out how to do the lives where it's more people, I would love to do those with people, and I'm not just looking for one or two people, but if you would like, for me to open up my live to you and we do it together so you can feel more comfortable with it and start doing your own, please let me know. As soon as I can figure this out, I will be open to doing that sometimes. So just putting that out there. When it comes to the surprises, I've been surprised with my growth because, like I said, in the beginning of the year, it was just like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I just felt like, I was just going to be putting along. It was just going to be some little thing I was doing. And now it has grown into something more than I expected it to be. The biggest surprise that I've had on YouTube is the people. When I got on here, I didn't expect, because when I watch YouTube, I would just watch some things and I keep it moving. Wasn't doing a lot of conversation. But being on here, I have met so many sweet people, not just in person. I've been lucky enough to meet some in person, but, virtually. And I've never expected the outpouring of support from strangers that I have received. And I appreciate all of you all for that support. I really and truly do, because I never expected the things that have happened, the level of support, how you all encourage me, how you all are like right there for me, how, y'all think about me and, send me things that I'm just overwhelmed. It overwhelms me sometimes to think of that. And some of the disappointments has been with people, and people will be people, but I have this inherent belief that if you are good to people, people will be good to you. And I have learned that is not always true. And sadly, I always get caught up in that because that's what my mama taught me. I'm always willing to, share and help. And so sometimes you put yourself out there and not everybody's going to be as on the same pace as you or on the same level, and they are going to be there just for what they can get out of you. And so it has happened, and I'm okay with it. It is what it is. I'm not going to sit up here and whine and cry about it, but and I will continue to do what I do, but I am aware. And so I have to be like, oh, okay, I see you, and step back a little. So, that has been the biggest disappointment, because I'm truly about all, small people growing. That's what I love. It's not just about me. And I wanted, us all to grow. But anyway, whatever. And the other thing that honestly that I struggle with and I'm working on in this, year and working on is there is a modicum of jealousy sometimes. And it's not so much jealousy with the people that I've conversed with, but the jealousy of you looking at people grow faster than you and their content isn't any better than yours, but it just so happens that people are looking at them. So that's, that can be a little, hard on the nerves, especially when you're small. So now, what do I want out of 2019? I want my growth to continue. I really want to get to the point where my views are where I think they, should, make sense for the amount of subscribers I have. I want to continue the growth that I'm in. I want to continue to help small YouTubers grow, with my small support channel show or whatever I call it. My Saturday show, I would love for that piece to grow really large and a lot of people to grow through that show and the things I do to help. So what I'm going to continue putting that piece together within what I do and understanding that my channel will be my channel and whatever I put out here is going to reflect who I am. And it's not just going to be beauty. It might be a whole lot of other things going on, but it will be all Lulu. And I hope that everybody understands that. And, I'm sure some will fall away because she not just talk about beauty. She doing this and enjoys where I I want to go. I don't have anything really written out or planned out like, oh, we're going to, I kind of like let it kind of grow organically. So we will see what happens in 2019. I hope that I surprise myself again and have some leaps in growth that I didn't expect. And I hope that, hey, I ain't gonna lie. I would hope that more people know of me. And then it's like, and that I see people that I watching me and commenting, because that would be so fucking cool. All right, so those are my thoughts about a year on YouTube. For my people who are out here who are also on YouTube, give me some of your thoughts. Tell me what's been going on. How do you feel about things? Be honest. We can go back and forth. Because I understand we all struggling out here. It's hard it's hard out here in these YouTube streets, as I always say. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Engage. And as always, be bold, be brave, be fearless, be free. Talk to you later.